Hey everyone, what's up? Paul here. So I'm just sitting here, just got home from work an hour or two ago. Was reflecting on a few things. I got a lot of shit going on in my own personal life. So, I try to use YouTube as a form of entertainment. But, it's come to the point where there's a few things that I want to address and clear up. As for a lot of you guys know, I left Lauren's channel getting close to being a year back now. And to be quite honest, the main reason I left really had nothing to do with Lauren. It's sad to say, but the friendship was jeopardized because there was someone in that group that felt that I couldn't be my own person and go and do as I pleased without being attacked. And I believe that I really don't have to mention this person's name without even everybody figuring it out, but I will anyway. It was Brutal Mafia. He had such a problem that since I was friends with Lauren and Jamie and Lauren, which was friends at the time with both Jamie and I, had a falling out. And I chose to go over to his channel and hang out and shoot the shit. And at the time, there was a lot of crazy bullshit going on. And I get it. But at the same time, as much as JT likes to fucking say, I have my own fucking thoughts, my own brain, and I do what I want. So he had plenty of snide comments to say about me being over in Jamie's channel and hanging out over there, which really left a fucking horrible taste in my mouth. Like, I'm a fucking grown man in my 50s. You're not going to tell me where to go, who to be friends with, and who to talk to. That's just not my style. It never was. And anybody that knows me at all knows that's just who I am. If you want to label me a flip-flopper because I choose to do what I want, that's what you do. And that's exactly what he did. And you know what? I could handle you talking shit about me and all this, that, and the third bullshit. Who cares? I'm like an open book. I came out on YouTube, a naive person, put my name out there, doxed myself from the very beginning. And at the end of the day, I have nothing to hide. But at the same token, when I decided to share issues I was having with my wife, I got a lot of support from all sides. But the one person, well, actually there was two, but I'll address the main one, that had a lot of shit to say. And not about me, but snide comments about my wife, which is unacceptable. Because I dare anyone, to look up and find any receipts where I attacked anybody on YouTube about their family members or such. I may have went at you, but I've never brought family into it. So, to me, that was very unforgivable offense. So as far as I'm concerned, Brutal Mafia, he's dead to me. So anyway, let me get past all this shit. Let's fast forward months ahead. So I have no interaction with this channel with Lauren for months and months. So she gets a hold of me last night. Says, can you please be at my stream at 8:05? Now granted, I have no clue what's going on. So I'm pressing her. I'm not coming there to be attacked, this, that, and the third. She assures me it's not about that. But she don't want to tell me what's going on. That's fine. So I end up going over there, find out that ODN passed. I feel sorry for his family. As far as my own personal opinion, he said a couple nasty things about my wife, so he wasn't my favorite fucking friend either. So it is what it is. I don't wish death on anyone, but at the same time, I'll be quite honest, I can give a fuck less. It don't hurt me. It don't tug at my heartstrings. None of that. In my mind, I personally just don't give a fuck. But seeing that was my own community, I decided, since Lauren reached out to me, that I would go over there and see what it was all about. So it ended up being about ODN passing. So seeing that I didn't have a real stance of feeling bad or this, that, or the other about it, I just decided to put condolences and his catchphrase, respect, in the chat, which I did. That prompted Raleigh to started going in a spill about me, about he likes me, this, that, and the third, and things could be different. And that is what it is. That's a whole different issue. But, Mr. Brutal Mafia, he couldn't have that because he's butthurt because I left their group. But to this day, I really don't understand why he really gives a fuck, why he's so invested in it. But it is what it is. So, of course, he had something snide to say about me. Don't hurt my feelings. Because at the end of the day, a guy that used to be my friend, but once I took a step back, I realized what a fucking dirtbag he really is. Especially since he went at my family. More or less my wife. In my eyes, that's unforgivable. Never want to have any association with him. So, that is what it is. You know what I mean? But the one thing I'm tired of being and hearing about is the disingenuous bullshit that people say. And I'm always fucking, I want to grab JT by the neck sometimes. I truly have nothing against the dude. But him all the time saying, Paul has no thoughts of his own. Just because my thoughts align with another man that you choose not to like don't mean that I don't have my own thoughts. I just happen to share the same thoughts with him. I'm sorry if you're not educated enough to understand that. That's on you. But at the same time, you want to fucking drag other people and act like you're this innocent individual. Dude, you've been in everybody's fucking mess. So don't get it fucking twisted like you're some fucking sitting on some high horse. Because you're not. Bottom line. You know what I mean? Just like, I told Skady many times. Her leaving Jamie's chat, our group, it was bigger than Jamie. I have friends there outside of Jamie. You know what I mean? I can go to that chat. I can interact with these people. They like me. I like them. Skady was a friend. But how can I legitimately go in her chat and interact with a bunch of people that clearly don't like me? And I really don't care. But why would I do that? So the penalty for that is having people say that I don't have my own mind and Jamie thinks for me. That is fucking crazy. I'm sorry that maybe you're so monolithic that you get wrapped up in this YouTube fucking little cultism of a community that we are all guilty of to a certain extent. But to be quite honest, I'm completely fucking tired of fucking JT talking all this bullshit about I'm some kind of fucking secret agent of Jamie's and I don't have my own mindset. Like, dude, get the fuck over it. Like, move the fuck along. As a certain someone would say, move the fuck around. Like, I'm not one to share screenshots, voice notes. That's not me. Because I consider myself to have a little bit of integrity. Can you say the same? For instance, all of you guys over there right now, and unfortunately including you, Skady, push this false narrative that was completely debunked today about Jamie is a fucking failure. He had to move back in with his mommy. He walked around this whole apartment today. He showed the outside of the complex, the condo he lives in. Are any of you going to make a video saying, oh, I take that back, we were pushing a false narrative, we were wrong? Fuck no. So how could you stand and sit on your high horse like you're so much better when you're not? You get what I'm saying? I mean, I know it's not that big of a deal to admit when you're wrong. According to you, JT, that's your big thing. Just admit you're wrong. Quit telling lies. You're pushing a narrative that's a lie. Are you willing to come out here and say that that's not true, that you were wrong? Probably fucking not. But that is what it is. But anyway, I haven't been making many videos. I don't make a lot of videos. My intentions out here on YouTube is to entertain myself and take my mind off of my real life problems. And, if you guys don't understand that, I don't give a fuck at the end of the day. My personal life and the things I got going on is far much more important than any of this YouTube shit. But at the end of the day, I am not going to sit by and listen to people drag my friends through the fucking mud for no fucking reason and not speak my opinion. If my opinion don't align with yours and you want to say that, I'm just a follower and all this other bullshit, so be it. But at the end of the day, how about quit focusing on all the bullshit and own your own? Does that sound like an idea? Everybody have a good day.